Hey guys, it is Emily, and I wanted to make another YouTube video for you guys. And I also have some announcements for you. Alright guys, so I have decided that I wanted to do a giveaway. I'm not sure exactly what the giveaway will be yet, but I will give away something. Although I'm really thinking I want to do a Lennon's just blabbing, so. But I will try and send stuff out to a couple different people so it's not just one person, because, I want to give back to as many people as I can. So without further ado, I decided I wanted to do a video about some random funny things that they didn't tell me about pregnancy, labor, or delivery, or even the afterbirth. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's kind of all over the place because I did not plan on doing this video, but I hope you guys enjoy. So I guess I'm gonna start with pregnancy because that was the first thing I experienced. So the first thing that no one ever told me, or I guess I wasn't aware of when you're pregnant, is that your bump, or like your baby bump that you get, it doesn't show, or it doesn't start showing, I guess, as early as I thought it did. I don't know why. I guess for some reason I thought by the time I hit the double digits that I would get pretty big, Obviously that's not the case, or at least everyone's different. In my case, I didn't really start showing until I was 20-ish weeks, maybe a little bit after that. So another thing is I didn't realize how hard but soft my stomach felt. I guess when I think of pregnant bellies, I've actually, to be honest, I've never touched too many pregnant stomachs in my life, and no one really has been pregnant in my family where I was at least around them to feel their stomach. But for some reason I thought it would be really hard, but it's still, just for me at least, it was soft and squishy, but at the same time it was hard at the parts where my baby was, obviously. Another thing that I was not aware of is that nausea will hit you even after your first trimester. I thought maybe after I hit my second trimester that I would not be sick anymore, which was the case for a little bit, but once I started getting to mid 20, when I was 25-ish weeks, I started getting nausea again, and in my 30-ish weeks and all that, I would get it. So yeah, that was not pleasant. Another thing, I guess I knew, but if you were wondering, everyone and their mama is gonna want to touch your stomach and ask about it, or especially in my case, since I was 17, I had a lot of support, and I didn't feel like I got any negativity, but at least not around people at school or my family or friends. But when I was out in public a lot, the store or something, there would be people who would stare and whisper, and I don't know, I guess I should have expected that, but I don't know, I wasn't used to it because everyone I was around usually never really acted that way, surprisingly. Everyone at my school was really supportive, and yeah. Another thing, guys, I did not realize how hard it would be to shave my legs, anywhere. I just felt anywhere below my waist, or actually more my mid-stomach, below that, anything that I wanted to shave was a chore. No, it wasn't a chore, it was more a hassle. I just wore a lot of shoes that were slip-ons, and honestly, I didn't shave my legs for a while because it was just so hard. I guess I didn't expect that. I thought it would still be kind of easy to do, but it felt I was too tired to do it, and it was just kind of hard to bend over and do it. So that was definitely something I guess I didn't realize. And also, lastly, about pregnancy, that it's not really funny, a funny thing that I didn't know or anything. Well, I mean, I didn't know how it felt, but it's not really funny, but I don't know, I guess I didn't expect a baby, when Landon would move in my stomach or kick me, I did not expect it to feel the way it did. It's definitely an amazing feeling that I can't even explain. You just have to experience it yourself. But there were obviously times where it would hurt, especially later on in pregnancy. He would push down a lot, and that would really, really hurt and put a lot of pressure on me. And I did not expect that, either that feeling at all. So those are some things that I felt or didn't know or thought were funny about pregnancy. So moving over to labor and like delivery stuff. So some things I did not know was that I would get sick when I was in labor. So I did throw up one time when I was in labor in the very beginning, when the contractions started picking up. I threw up and it was blue. It was weird. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, ladies, like, I guess like you expect contractions to hurt, like, no doubt. Like, that's what I thought. But at the same time, I was like, in my brain, I was like,
I got this. Like, maybe I won't need that epidural.
And then when those contractions hit, that's when I was like, oh, nope, this is actually as bad as, you know, I thought. So, like, contractions hurt so bad. Like, I mean, everyone expects that, so that's not like a random, like, unknown, like, thing that people probably, I mean, but I guess for me, I thought that maybe I could handle it, but whew, those hurt so bad. Another thing that I realized while I was in labor was, I guess, like, so I'm like not a big shot person, or like a needle person. But I like, one thing that you guys have to really understand and realize, like something that I didn't realize until I was actually in the moment, was that once I knew what contractions felt like, nothing hurt as bad. Like, getting blood drawn and getting my medicine in me and my epidural, none of that hurt. Like, I swear, like, I don't even remember it. I remember my contractions, because that's what hurt me so bad. And I think once you have a baby and you're like having contractions, like, I feel like what was this? I don't know, but like, I feel like nothing hurts as bad anymore. Like, even like period cramps or like anything, like, I feel like I could easily go get my blood drawn, because like, it's not as painful as having a baby. Another thing you don't realize along the lines of pain is that when you're in so much pain, like, you don't honestly care like who sees anything. Like, I know, like, I was really worried about people who were in there with me, and like, whether they were family, friends, or medical people. I was so worried about people looking down there. Like, I was so used to only my OB like looking down there. But once you're in so much pain, you honestly do not care. Like, you do not give a flying crap. Like,
I didn't care. I would just let it, you know, I did not care. I was in so much pain. I just wanted the epidural. I just wanted the baby out of me. I could care less who was looking, who was saying what. Like, I did not care. You know?
I think if you ever get pregnant and you have a baby, that's something that you may probably feel like too. And this is like just my case. I mean, I'm sure this has been like for other people too. But like, I know people who get the epidural and like, it doesn't like really help them. But like, in my case, I guess like I thought maybe like when I got the epidural that it would still be painful, but like it would kind of ease a little bit. But when I got the epidural, I did not feel anything. I did not feel any more contractions the rest of my labor. I didn't feel him when I was pushing him out, or when I got the stitches or the placenta taken out. I don't know, like, it was just amazing. Like, I don't know, I'm really thankful for the epidural. And another thing, like, this is gonna sound so random and dumb, but like, I guess I didn't realize how small but big like a baby coming out of me looks like. Like, oh my gosh, like, he was so little, but at the same time it was coming out of me so like, and something so small that like, he was so big, and it just like blew my mind. Like, I don't know, it was mind-boggling. Of baby's appearance, I also did not realize how like warm they would be, and like, I mean, I guess like you would figure, but like, I don't know, like, to me, like, it was just such a weird warm feeling. Like, it just, like, when they put him up on me, he was just so warm. Like, he was so like all this white stuff on him, and I was like, oh my god. Like, honestly, I would say about birth and baby's appearance stuff is like, I did not realize how much a baby's head can shape like a cone. Like, Landon had the worst cone head I've ever seen. Like, I did not realize, like, it was so weird to see how much cone shaped it was. Like, I wish I could show you guys a picture, but it was, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know, like, I guess, like, I knew babies' heads did that, but, like, when I actually saw him in, like, pictures too, and how much cone-headed he was, like it was crazy. And lastly, I want to talk about, like, the afterbirth and, like, aftermath and all that, things even now that I feel like are random that I didn't know. I'm still learning, obviously, as a mom, but especially, I guess I didn't realize how much I would bleed after I had a baby. You know, I figured, oh, like, it's gonna be like my period, which my periods are usually heavy anyway, so I'm like, okay, like, I haven't had my period in 9 months, I'm gonna get my period, you know. Guys, I was literally having this big, like, I wish I could show you a comparison thing, but, like, it was literally like this big, like this big. And that's how big the pads were that I had to like sleep on. Like, and they filled up. Like, guys, you don't realize how I thought I was losing too much blood, how much blood I saw and how much I clotted. Like, guys, I don't know. I didn't know I was gonna bleed that much. Another random thing about being in the hospital, I guess, I didn't realize how good hospital food was. I don't know, at least my hospital, it was amazing. The ladies there were fantastic. The food was really good, like, really good. So this is just my case as well, but I mean, everything that I'm talking about is my case, but, like, some of them are more kind of, like, I feel like are different and they vary for women, but, like, I didn't realize how fast my uterus would shrink. I feel like I lost, like, even in the first couple weeks, like, I don't know, like, even the first day, actually, like, I took a picture of my stomach, and it's just amazing how fast, like, your uterus shrinks in size. Like, it's crazy. And I guess lastly, a couple things I would say more on, like, a personal note is that, I mean, I guess I kind of expected this or knew this too deep down, but people are always gonna judge me and look at me when I have Landon around, and, like, they assume maybe it's my little brother or whatever, but when they find out that I have a son, they look at me, I feel like, in a whole different perspective, and, like, they look at me differently, and, like, I don't know, I feel like I lose a little bit of the respect, like, I don't know, especially older people, and it kind of sucks when I talk to people that, like, I want to be friends with or whatever, and, like, I don't know, sometimes, like, I'm so scared to even mention it because I don't want them to look at me like that. I mean, I definitely don't regret Landon, but, like, sometimes it's hard. And also, if you ever have a baby and you're worried, I know a lot of girls are worried about weight and all that stuff, and one thing that I think that's important for you to understand is that your body took 9 months for your body to create a life, and, you know, don't expect your body to be perfect or even expect it to ever go back to the way it was before you had a baby, especially so soon. Like, you know, it took a while for it to get to where it was when you hit, like, 9 months. So expect it to have some time, like, give it some time to get back to normal, and also work at it. You know, you can't sit around as well and expect your body to go back. But definitely cut yourself some slack. I know postpartum depression is a big deal too. I had it for a little bit, but quickly I have, you know, I'm good now. Like, I feel a lot better. I've kind of learned to accept a lot of things and look at things in a more positive outlook. But I think that's just something very important that I needed to realize, and that I feel like a lot of you moms, young moms, whatever, in general should also understand that you created life. You know, if anyone makes fun of the way your body looks, like, that's totally, like, I don't know, like, it's just, don't even let it get to you. You created a human being. But so yeah, those are a few things that I thought I would share with you guys, that I guess some random funny things that maybe I knew or didn't know or whatever about all my pregnancy journey. up until now. I'm sure there's plenty of other things, and I'm sure there's gonna be more things. But those are just some things that I experienced, or you know, how all that went. So if you want to see a like newborn must-haves, or like what I have in my diaper bag videos, give this video a thumbs up. I kind of want to do a video like that, but I also don't know how many subscribers I have that are interested in that, or are pregnant, or have a baby, because maybe some of y'all are more interested in the like other stuff that maybe I like, challenges or tags or something. But I did create this channel mainly when I got pregnant and for that reason, so I do really want to do it. But if a lot of y'all don't want me to do that, then that is totally fine. But like I said in my last video, I will try and do more videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what I should give away, because I for sure want to do a giveaway. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not. Give me questions, suggestions, just send positive thoughts my way, or negative if you have an opinion, you know. Don't worry, I get plenty of hate, but usually it doesn't bother me. So I will be putting my social media in the description box below, so you can definitely reach me through Snapchat, Twitter, AskFM. The thing I go on the most is probably Twitter and Snapchat, but you can definitely reach me on like AskFM or something, especially if you want to ask me like an anonymous question. I usually try and add people back on Snapchat and try and Snapchat you back, so definitely hit me up, ask me questions, blah blah blah. Like I already said, guys, for subscribing to my channel and all the 1,000 people that have, like, it still blows my mind that I've reached that amount of subscribers. I love you all, and I will be posting a video here soon, hopefully. So thanks for watching.